Guaranteed rate field on the south side of Chicago. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and starting in this one, Lance Lynn. Chris, how about a scouting report?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, number 40.
The center fielder, number 40.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kicks and deals. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Benintendi makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
In the air, left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And the Cubs are down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Tim Anderson.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
One, 2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We played an inning. No score. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Robert going back some more. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he's got a leadoff triple.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up and you start to expect a big inning.
2-1 now. And another ball. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third here, nobody out. Two. That one laced to center and a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And the righty deals. That one down the line. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Christopher Morel.
So now the DH spot, Christopher Morel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up and just foul. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Suzuki at third. Swanson at second with one away. Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone! Yan Gomes takes him deep. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
And next for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni. Up the middle. Berger. Throw, and it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
Still only one out here in the inning. The 1-2. Line drive. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. Runners are at the corners, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a tapper towards short. Tosses across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. That's it for Lance Lynn in this one. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new arm into the game.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Flied out his first time. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Here's a 1-1. Out towards left center. Number 40 moving under it. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now.
Vaughn.
Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the White Sox. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki, singled and scored his first time. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man aboard, and next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. Bounced up the middle. Over to Anderson. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning, Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Man at first, Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Oscar.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 22. So now 3-2. Mastroboni in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and
that one ripped left field. Gone! He sends it out of here. His 17th of the year. It's 6-0.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Here's Yan Gomes. He's already homered in this one. Strike 2.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first, and when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And now Miles Mastroboni squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. Around second now, going for three. Throw cut off to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
Bottom four, Andrew Benintendi.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now one away.
The batter, number 7.
And next to hit for the Sox, Tim Anderson. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a pitch. Hard hit, right side. He handles it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home
now
fourth.
Batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered. That's back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here on the south side, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So digging in, Ian Happ. Good contact guy, good defender. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. here on the south side. And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy.
The 1-1. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
It gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third base.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So a man aboard, Yoan Moncada now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. In there safely. It's 6-1.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So up next, Andrew Vaughn. His first at bat was a strikeout. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner leads away at second. That to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Happ ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Dansby Swanson. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And it's even up.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now the count is even.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it's filled up. Smash to the left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. He's already homered here in this one. Yan Gomes waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Morel at first, one gone. Next one misses. Ball 3. Caught him looking for the K. Man at first, Miles Mastrobuoni, the next to hit.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the move. Benintendi puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, and one error, but they leave him stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, number 22.
The right fielder, Oscar Colas.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits. To third. Throws across the diamond. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit.
Swanson over to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. The White Sox going. Ronaldo Lopez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
For the White Sox.
And now the center fielder, number 40.
Lopez.
Right side, hard hit. In time to Vaughn. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So digging in, Nico Horner. And a 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ will hit next. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Aaron Bummer up and throwing. Middleton getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson fires to first on the run. That's out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the 7th. And now here is Luis Robert. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Out to short. Swanson. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. And he deals. And a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Number 40 under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third base.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Yohan Moncada.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over him. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second here with 2 away. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Two and 2 on the ground right side. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. So a man left for the White Sox. They trail it 6-1. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
The 1-1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The 2-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Number 22 on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. A strikeout and a walk. The 1-1. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. On a strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it, though, 6-1. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Javier Assad.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The wind of the pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires over to Bellinger. That takes care of Grandal.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Jake.
And next to him for the Sox, Jake Berger. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Chi Sox held in check here. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Keenan Middleton into the game.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Keenan Middleton.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yan Gomes. The pitch. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. The 2-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 1. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 48. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 48, Daniel Valencia.
Benintendi up here.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Andrew Benintendi.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop
Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Kicks and deals. And the count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Hat moving under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. Guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-1 is your final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, 3 errors. They also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.